All right, guys, good morning. It is opening day in Michigan. We have a northeast wind right now, and it is ripping. It's probably going 20 miles an hour. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what we got out in the field today. We're gonna be in the panel blinds, got the dog, gonna be running silhouettes and some full bodies, and we'll just see what happens. There's geese in the area, just gonna be a matter of pulling them in like always, but we'll catch you guys out in the field.
What? Actually, oh yeah.
Here, come on. Boomer, here.
Come back around.
Yep. Here, come on. I demolished that one. Nice. Nice. There it is. There it is.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Nice shot, JC.
Me and Brian.
Touch him up. I mean, like, I saw him right there, and I was messing with Idiot, and dude, they just like turned right over here, and I'm like, if they come around us, we have to shoot them. Heel, heel, heel. Sit, sit. Dead bird. Boom. Back, 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 back. Got it? Good boy. Good dog. Good boy. That thing is so big. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Heel, heel. Sit. It's a good boy. Find that goose, huh? I wouldn't know. I don't think I would have walked out that far if he hadn't walked out. I just saw his tail start going nuts, and I'm like, he's got to have something. That was that was so sick. I'm so mad I didn't get that other one because it was right here, and I just absolutely wrecked it. Alright, so we're set up. Gonna start brushing in the blinds. And we got a bunch of full bodies out, probably 24 real geese silhouettes, and they're flying within like the next half hour or so. So we're just gonna get set up, hunker down, hope for the best. Start on the right. Hey, do it. Oh, top, I'm top. Get him. I'm out. No, what's that one doing? Ty, look. He's down. Look at all these. Woo! Woo! Yeah, that's fucking. That's fucking righteous, bud.
Let's go.
That's righteous, bud.
One in the water. There's 4. We should have about 6, shouldn't we?
There's 5.
5?
Yeah,
5.
we had one that skipped away.
Had one what?
One hit the deck and then took off. Alright guys, good morning. We are headed back out to Middle Harbor. Yesterday we had a really good day there. Both the dogs worked really well. So today I want to focus a little bit more on getting some good pictures of the dogs, filming them a little bit. I don't know that we'll get the same amount of birds that we had yesterday. There was about 300 to 400 birds sitting at the state park, and we were able to get 2 groups to work in, but not until like 9:30. So hopefully we can get some of the earlier groups of birds to work in. I'm gonna try to adjust the decoys today to kind of compensate for where they were coming from, where we're sitting in the blind. We're gonna work on the blind a little bit this morning as well. So we're gonna get packed up, head out there. We'll catch you guys on the water.
Stay, 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 stay,
Stay. Take them. Stay, 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 stay. Stay. Go over. And one of them will get it.
I didn't even shoot. I was like, she didn't take off. She just popped up the blind and stood there. Okay, she just stopped. Yeah.
She's gonna win that race, but he's really trying.
His head's too heavy.
I know, look at him.
That's effort for him. Like,
Dude, he jumped off the rocks.
no.
Wilmer, fetch it up.
Sit. Sit.
Wilmer, fetch it up. Good boy.
Stay.
Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Here. Here. Good boy. Good boy. Here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Good dog here. Oh, good boy. Release. 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 That's my good boy. That's my good boy.
Alright guys, now we're going to cook up the goose that we've shot. I have about 4 pounds that's marinating right now in soy sauce and garlic, and I'll show you that here in a minute, and then I'm going to get to grinding it. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to grind up the goose, and then I'm going to mix in this jalapeno maple seasoning, and I'm going to keep it in the refrigerator overnight, and then tomorrow I'll shoot it onto the dehydrator and we'll get it dehydrated. So I made this last year, it turned out really good. Hopefully it turns out just as good this year, but let's get into it. Alright, well, we got it all mixed up. We're going to throw it in the refrigerator. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the next day. We've let the ground goose sit in the marinade overnight and let all the seasonings and stuff really soak into the meat. And so what I'm going to do today, since I have so much of it and my dehydrator only does like half at a time, I'm going to do half in the dehydrator and then I'm going to do the other half in the pellet grill. So some of it's going to be smoky, hopefully. Some of it's just going to be dehydrated, but I want to make both and see the difference between the two. I wanted to last year, I didn't get around to it, but hopefully we get a nice taste test between the two of them. I'm pretty curious to see how much different the smoke is going to be than just the dehydrated version. And yeah, we're gonna get on with getting it in the dehydrator and on the screens to go in the pellet grill. So let's go. So everything is where it's supposed to be. We're gonna let them cook for, I don't know, a few hours, and then we'll give them a little taste test. I hope that the smoke ones turn out really well, because I mean, I invested in this rack to cook jerky on in the pellet grill, so I hope that it turns out really good. I mean, the maple jalapeno last year in the dehydrator was really good as it was, so I can only imagine that with a little bit of smoke it's gonna be just right. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, next day we finally got all the goose jerky done. I did the dehydrator and the smoker jerky yesterday, and I let it cool overnight. So this is what both of them look like, and we'll do a taste test. Alright, so we got the dehydrated jerky and the smoked jerky. You can kind of see a little bit of difference in the color. The dehydrated jerky is a little darker than the smoked jerky. This went for about 5 hours and this went for 2 hours. Alright, so let's give it a little taste test. Alright, so we're going to try the dehydrated jerky first. Alright, so it does have the maple, the jalapeno taste to it. There's no game flavor like there normally is if you were to cut the jerky in strips and marinate it and then put it in the dehydrator. Yeah, overall, very good. Tastes like I did last year when I used the dehydrator. I didn't smoke it last year, so let's try the smoked jerky and see how it tastes. Oh yeah, right away you can taste the smoke. It's still chewy, just like the dehydrated, but it's a little softer. You definitely have the aftertaste of the smoke, and they're both really good. I don't think that you can go wrong with either one of them. The dehydrated pieces were bigger. They didn't shrink up as much as the smoker jerky did, and some of the smoker jerky is a little tougher than the dehydrator, but some of it's softer, so I think it just depends on where I had it on the grates. But yeah, overall both sets of jerky are really good. I would probably prefer the smoked jerky to the dehydrated jerky, but I still think that the dehydrated jerky is good. So either way that you go with it, I don't think you're gonna go wrong. I'll show you guys the box again of the jerky seasoning that I use. Just this Cabela's maple jalapeno jerky kit open season spice blends. I got it at Cabela's, and I think they have it at Bass Pro too. But I'd highly recommend it, especially if you like a little bit of spice in your jerky. But thank you for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys liked this video, please like it. Help it get to more people. And check out the Too Many Hobbies podcast. We will catch you guys on the next video.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm